More and more African migrants continue to make the journey from their home countries in the sub-Saharan northward on the continent, eventually moving on to Europe. Sadly, many of these border crossings come at a significant cost to migrants looking to start better lives. For many young people on the continent, the decision to leave is not one that many consider before they enter the workforce. Especially for university graduates, private sector job opportunities are often few and far between. Out of desperation, many make the difficult decision to move abroad. Zachariah Kanda, who recently attended a fellowship in the United States, the job market in Niger, his home country, is not developed enough to offer the job opportunities in the kind of field he wants to get into.
I would say most of the time people leave the region because they don't see light coming. Most of the time, they don't see opportunities. You may have many students graduating from university, but at the end, they become jobless because there's no job opportunities. And yeah, it creates frustration.
Many migrants and those planning to immigrate are lured to Europe or the United States by false narratives. Greater connectivity to the internet allows young Africans to see idealized versions of life abroad without any context about what happens behind the camera.
When you live in a place where you don't see any hope, you don't dream, you feel like there's no life for you there. So the only way for you is, okay, you're almost dead here. So even if you die in the ocean, it doesn't matter. But once you reach there in America, it's like a dream come true.
Many are hopeful that this can be undone. Osman Jalani, a refugee who resettled in Kenya, believes that African leaders can empower young people so they can make a decent living at home.
African leaders need more empowerment and awarenesses and sensitization of their youth to create more jobs, security, justice, and inclusivity of every human being living in their country.
Zachariah Kanda also believes that his generation can be part of the solution by going back to Africa to help people understand the realities of life in Western nations.
The reason why I decided to come back home is to change that narrative. It's totally wrong. It's totally not the best. That's not what I see in America. In America, what people think here in my country is just crazy. It's not the reality. The reality is another thing.
Meanwhile, North African countries continue to brace for unprecedented numbers of young sub-Saharan migrants looking to cross their borders, seeking a better life in Europe. Anthony LaBruto, VOA News, Washington.